Most people spend 90% of their time, energy, and effort on things that give them 10% of the results. This is called majoring in the minors, and I can give you so many great examples. But the reason I came up with this topic is because I was at a Boy Scout meeting and the scout came up to me and said, "Hey, my scarf is off a little bit. Can you help me?" And I was like, "Sure, let me see what's wrong." And nothing was wrong with the scarf, but then I took a closer look at his uniform and none of his patches were sewed on properly. I was like, "Hey, this isn't sewed on, this isn't sewed on, this is just stapled. You need to sew this on." Right now, what you're doing is you're focusing on the small things like your scarf, but you're missing the big things like the patches that are part of the uniform. I said, stop majoring in the minors. This applies to so many different aspects of your life that you can't even think about. You spend so much time trying to adjust the camera lens of life that you totally forget to take the picture. This applies so much in the fitness realm when people are like, "Oh, I need the perfect shoes to start working out," right? And we've talked about taking action instead of, looking stuff up. So, one big thing is you don't need the best shoes, you don't need supplements, you don't need to worry about your shorts or your leggings or your socks. Like that's all like that will give you like 2% of the gain, right? What will give you the most gain is going to the gym, resistance training, doing a little cardio, sleeping properly, getting the protein intake. That's 95% of fitness. That's 95% of everyone's gym journey that they should be focusing on. Everything else doesn't matter. I can't tell you how many times I work out at home in my boxers. I don't give a fuck about proper clothing or attire. I just want to do. I just want to do and take the action, and that's what gets you the results, right? In finance, right? People will spend days, people won't do their job because they'll just be looking at ticker symbols. They'll be looking at the next like altcoin or meme coin, but the best thing you can do is just have some steady form of investment that you're repeatedly doing, such as like VOO or SPY or something like that, some S&P 500 ETF, and you're just chilling, put it on autopilot, dollar cost average into it, don't even look at it, and then look back in 15 years and you're like, "Oh wow, I'm fucking rich." Or like, just don't be in any rush to to get to it. And you don't need to spend all day every day looking at ticker symbols and like you're not a day trader, bro. Like don't try to be a day trader. Just focus on time in the market and focus on making more money and increasing your income. Try and think of what else. I mean, for creativity, right? Like a lot of people will focus on. I was one of these people. I would focus. I'm like, oh man, I need the perfect. I need the perfect like lighting. I need the perfect angle, But now I literally just go for a walk and start recording, and I just hit the record button and try to get out the knowledge and wisdom that I want to get out because I want to share this with the world, right? I don't care about a camera lens. I'm recording off the front camera of my iPhone 13 mini, right? So it's all about, for the creative aspect, it's just same thing. Just hit record. Don't worry about the lens or the location or any of that stuff, right? It's a little windy today, so hopefully not catching too much wind. But and then the last piece is socially, right? Like a lot of dudes when they go out, they're like, "Bro, what's the line? What's the technique? What like how do I get this one girl?" And I'm like, "Bro, you can't just get one girl. You just have to be good with women in general. Like you can't just learn a line and it's like the magic line because every girl is different. Every girl's blueprint is different. Every girl is attracted to is different, right? Same thing with different friend groups, right? Like you can't just be friends with everybody because has a certain type of person that they want to hang out with. All these things are great things to keep in mind. So those are 4 aspects of your life where you can stop majoring in the minors and just focus on taking the action. Stop missing the forest for the trees. Stop missing the entire big picture for some small imperfection. Imperfections are natural and they are going to happen. So why would you ruin the entire attitude or the entire picture, the entire canvas because of one small scratch? Even though things might not be perfect, still go out and create, right? Still go get that workout in, even if it's not perfect. Avoiding the action and doing the learning avoids our fear of failure response. It's like, okay, if I'm learning, that means I can't fail. It's like I'm getting all this theory, and because once I get all the theory down, then I'm gonna take action. But it's like, no, you just gotta do the major thing first. So if there is one thing you can ask yourself, all you gotta say is, what moves the needle today? Will learning about working out move the needle, or will going to the gym move the needle? Will learning about and watching videos on the best opener to talk to girls move the needle, or will actually leaving your house and going out and talking to girls move the needle? Will looking at 17 different stock symbols and doing technical analysis move the needle? Maybe a little bit. But what's going to actually move the needle? If you buy a share of VOO and hold it for the next month, right? You're going to have a certain percentage gain. I'm not a finance YouTuber, right? I'm just kind of saying things based off my experience. Because I've gone down that rabbit hole of looking at just all kinds of different stocks, options, crypto, and I'm like, dude, none of this is worth my time for like a tiny gain at the end of the year. All right, so ask yourself what's moving the needle, and then I want to leave you guys with this. I want you to do a very quick audit of your life and see what you are minoring in, and I want you to shift that to a major, right? Just take into account whatever niche you're in, whatever industry you're in, whatever goal you want to start. Take a look and see, oh man, is this really moving me forward, or is this just like kind of stagnating me? Am I kind of just fat chilling over here, or am I actually making gains? Am I making progress? And I'll leave you with that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.